Hey guys, welcome back to another beta video. So today I have the Counter-Strike Source beta, as you can see from the top right hand corner, it's got fucking beta. Sorry for the really bad screen resolution. I can't actually get the screen resolution to work or get any higher, sadly. I don't know what's wrong with it, it's probably just because of the beta itself. But I could get everything else onto high, I do believe. But anyway, so the Counter-Strike Source beta is it's not very far from the final game, if I'm not mistaken. The only things that I can really find out from this beta that is different to the final game is that the models are different, some of the positions where the guns are at are different, the view distance for where you're looking is actually a lot less limited than what it actually is in the final game. And all in all, there's not really a lot to say about this Counter-Strike Source beta, but I wanted to kind of do this because apparently this is the CAF beta, so basically this will be in virtual CAFs or cafes with like a bunch of computers and people can play on the Counter-Strike Source. On the Counter-Strike Source game, there you go. But anyway, so I won't be able to play with bots sadly because they are the profiles aren't showing up in the game, sadly. So as you can see here, Balling cannot access bot phase or bot profiles. The only two maps there are is, well, from what I can tell from the map list. Oops, sorry, I can't even spell today. From what I can see from the map list is only test speakers and indeed dust. So we're gonna be looking at dust first, and then we'll go into the speaker test thingy, because it's not really that much. It's just testing out the stereo on your headphones and whatnot, or your speakers. And it's just a shame I can't play with bots, because I really would like to know what it's actually like to play with some bots on this game, or especially on the beta anyway. I tried to set up something with Burrito for a LAN game, but sadly this game only seems to work, well the beta anyway, only seems to work on Vista and low end other PCs, with the Windows 7 and Windows 8 and whatnot, or highly modified OSs. It ends up kind of going like less than 120 megabytes of RAM or some shit like that. But anyway, so we've got ourselves the advert thingy, as always. I do believe that because I was playing Counter-Strike Source to try and compare this to the beta, I do believe that the font is a little bit more bulkier than obviously the final version. Okay, so we're going to go on Terrorist Forces. Now as you can see, there's a lot of the vision is very limited. As you can see, there's a lot of fog over there. It seems that the beta version is a lot more foggy than usual, but what I'm going to do quickly is I'm going to go into SV Cheats 1, and then we're going to go Impulse, so we can just get a shit ton of money. Impulse 101, I believe, there we go. Okay, so let's go for the pistols very quickly. So we have the 9mm, the Tactical, the Compact, the Hawk, Dual Elites. I do believe that pictures for the guns on the buy menu are slightly different and kind of more bulkier, well, more, I don't know, more solid in colours, if that makes sense. But yeah, anyway, there's also one thing that I've noticed about this beta as well, but I find it kind of cool. You actually have to buy your own ammo, so primary ammo and secondary ammo, so obviously secondary being the pistols, which is kind of cool. And obviously that was removed in the final version because you automatically buy ammo when you buy your guns, so that's actually really interesting. Equipment is normal as always, but let me just kill myself quickly. You'll see the beta model there, look. There is a slight few differences with the guns. There's not very many differences at all, to be fair. With the pistols, not a little difference at all, to be fair. They all fire the same. Compact. Yeah, they all fire the same. Obviously you've got Nycor. I do believe in the trailer of Counter-Strike Source, there was this one trailer where it actually showed off a lot of gameplay. Basically, I think the Desert Eagle was actually textured differently, if I'm not mistaken. And actually that trailer actually showed off the Aztec map, which I will probably show a little clip of right now, actually. So just wait a minute. yeah, so there you go. That's the Aztec map. But shotguns, pretty much the same to be fair. Got the XM, or the, as they call it, the YG1265 auto shotgun. SMG, Ingram, same as always. I do think that the animations are slightly different, especially with SMGs. As you can see, the gun seems to go from left to right. Very. The reloading animations, I've just found out, are actually kind of fucked as well. If you spam it slightly. Okay, no, it's actually working again now. Let's go for the MP5. Okay, let's kill ourselves again then. There we go. Scoring will not start until both teams have players. Okay then. So I am going through this very quickly because there isn't actually a lot of differences, to be fair. I can't find any differences. If you do see any differences that I haven't spotted on them, please comment. That'd be brilliant. It's got the UMP45. I think that fires slower, if I'm not mistaken. I will see. I'll post an annotation of that right now, actually, to see if that actually is true. EZ90. Was it the P90? Overpowered piece of shit. Alright, guys, now we're going on to the... Let's just get ourselves some more money. Okay, so now we're going on to the rifles now. So we've got the Defender. It's a really nice gun. I really like the Defender. Obviously the AK. Now what I've noticed with the AK's picture is that, like I said, it's got really solid colours. It looks like it's some kind of like clip art or something. It's kind of cool. So there you go. And we've got ourselves the Scout. No differences, to be fair. I think it zooms in a lot more slower than usual. Yeah, again, I'll post another annotation. Let's go. Okay, yeah. We got ourselves the SG or the Craig. I love this gun. It's such a nice gun. And then we've got ourselves the Auto Shotty on the T side. Fucking amazing, and I like that gun as well. Yeah, again, like I said though, not a lot of differences. Let's kill myself. It's just going to take quite a while, so bear with me on this. Okay. There are only slight differences comparing this to the final version, like I've already said. It's, like I said, there's nothing, to be fair. So, okay, so now we've got machine guns. Now, as you can see, the M249, the picture for that is obviously very early. I mean, goddamn, like, it just looks very blocky, if that makes sense. And besides that, though, not a lot of differences between this and the final version, especially with most of the guns anyway. I think only a few slight changes were made to the guns over the time, but besides that, that's really all the guns. I think the most changed, in all honesty, I don't think there is a lot changed, to be fair, in all the guns. On the CT side, though, there are slight changes with one of the guns, and that's the I think that's a silencer submachine gun that you get, but I'll show that off in a bit. So we're gonna just buy some equipment, I guess. Flashbang, high explosive grenade, smoke grenade. Can't carry anymore. And night vision. Night vision. Oh, let's just get out of it quickly. Night vision is pretty much the same. Yeah, again, no, night vision is useless in CS, so there's really no point. So yeah, it's pretty much the same, to be fair. Flashbang, smoke grenade. I don't know if the landing sounds for the smoke grenades and the flashbangs are different. I'll have to test that out later on. Let's kill myself again. And actually, you know what? We'll go on to the T side now. So let's just disconnect, create server, and go back onto the CT side, and I'll show you the guns on there. But like I said before, though, not a lot of differences. Pretty much nothing at all to be different. So pistols, again, 9mm. We've already seen all those, except for the 5.7 though. Actually, no, have we seen that? I don't know, I'm not quite sure. But yeah, there you go. That's the... That is literally that. Sorry, I'm actually quite tired, so I'm actually trying to do this whilst not like slumbering and whatnot. Obviously, we've seen the UMP-45, the machine gun, and the Z90. The Schmidt was the one I'm talking about. Now, it's very, very... Now, it's actually a lot more closer than what it should be, really. It should be a little bit more further out when you're holding it. Very strange, but I don't know why they actually changed that, but I like it closer and actually further away from my body, to be fair. Okay, so... Yeah, again, FAMAS. It's got the burst fire, obviously. Already seen the Scout. M4A1. Obviously, you can put the silencer on it. So yeah, that's pretty much normal, to be fair. Bullpup. Yeah, again, not a lot of differences. I don't think, anyway. Yeah, we've got the auto shotty. I love this gun. It's so nice. But yeah, that's really it. And then we have the Magnum rifle, which I don't think is on the T side. I have to check that out in a bit. That's kind of interesting, to be fair. No, I definitely have to check that out in a bit, unless I accidentally missed it. But yeah, this is the AWP. Let's actually see what the reloading animation is like for this. Is it the same? Yes. Actually, wait a second. It's a lot more quicker. And you can see that the magazine actually clips into the gun whilst it's going in. Like I said though, very, very small changes from this version to the final version. Machine guns, again M249, and fusion kit. Obviously, yeah, pretty much that's really it for guns, in all honesty. Not a lot. Let's go on to the T side very quickly, and we will check if the AWP is actually on the... Oh wait, what's going on? Okay. Map. DDoS, there we go. There we go. Okay. Have a look quickly. Oh no, it is on there. Okay, I must have missed it then. Yeah, I was going to say, because I was just thinking to myself, just like, wait a second, the AWP is not on the T side, on the beta. That's interesting. So no, it is on the T side. I just missed it out, obviously. Fuck it, we'll go, no, we'll go over CV-47 and just go plant the bomb. Like I said though, like I keep on saying, only slight changes, mostly them being slight animation changes, model changes obviously. I'll show you the CT model of the beta model anyway. Obviously the fog distance is a lot more there than what it should be in the final version. Also with this though, as you can see, there's actually B or A there and B over there. It's actually not highlighted on the minimap on the top left. It's a lot of stuff like that with betas on games anyway, especially with mini maps and maps. I think like the maps are the last things to actually be done properly in development of games, which is kind of cool to see. But yeah. So I'll look around quickly, see if I can find any differences. The dust map is well, it's actually identical to the final version, I can tell you that right now. But yeah. Okay, let's go on to... So you've already seen the terrace model, but I will show you again if you really want me to. Kill. Now, I believe this model is the beta model of the model I'll show now as an annotation. I believe that model was actually the final version of the model that we're playing as now. If we disconnect and then go to create server. Oh, okay, then looks like we're going to have to do this again. Map. fuck's sake. Map, DDoS, there we go. Okie dokie. I'd like to play with somebody though on here, that'd be kind of cool. Definitely play with someone and see what it's like. I want to see what the damage is like with guns and whatnot, because obviously I can't really do that by myself unless I have bots. But obviously I can't get the bots. So yeah, CD forces. Let me just kill myself and I'll show you the model. There you go. That is the model for the CT sided. I'll kill myself again to show you. I believe this is the beta model of the model that I'm going to show now in annotation or splash screen. But yeah, to be honest though, that is really it for the CS Counter-Strike beta. There are actually quite a few versions of the of Counter-Strike Source. Quite a few builds, I do believe. This was the CAF version. Obviously, this was placed in CAFs and whatnot for beta testing by the public, I believe. So pretty much a public beta test. But yeah, besides that though, guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, help a lot. I will be doing more of these videos soon, hopefully. I need to start doing more beta videos. I still have a bit of my Half-Life 2 beta playthrough to actually go and finish processing, because I need to do that soon. And then I need to finish off the Half-Life 2 beta because I want to move on to other things. Also, I still got Croc to do as well. I will do Croc after this, most likely. But yeah, like I said before though, very identical to the final version of CS Source, and there are quite a few builds of Counter-Strike Source out there, but this is the one I found on not Assembly Gamers, but it was our beta archive. I will post the thread in the description. There's not a lot of info that was found out about this, but like the guy said, well, this is from what the guy said anyway. He said that this was actually the beta used in the CAFs or whatnot, so that's kind of cool to see. But I do know there is another beta that you actually have to have the Half-Life 2 beta, but then you actually have to have the Counter-Strike Source beta, and you have to launch it through Half-Life 2, the Half-Life 2 beta, I believe, and then load the maps up from Half-Life 2 into Counter-Strike Source. Very fucking confusing. Probably might not do that because it might take a lot of time, but if I get to do it and I get my head around to doing it, that'd be kind of cool. I would like to see that, because I saw a few screenshots of that, and it was very fucking cool. Also, another thing that I might be doing with this channel as well is actually doing reviews maybe, and not only that though, but also doing some oddity games, so games that are really fucking odd. I bought a lot today, and to be fair, I actually want to do a video on one of them now, because oh my fucking god, like, it's stupid. But anyway guys, like I said, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Also check out my main channel, post a link in the description of that. See you guys there.